Hello everyone and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, where for once the power outage actually worked in my favor. I have my I have an HDMI splitter plugged into my Elgato so I can have multiple devices feeding into it, and then I just hit the button on the splitter for whichever one I'm playing. For some reason, after the last outage, it stopped working and I had to plug the Wii U in directly. Not a big deal, but after this last one, I was restarting my computer and I'm like, I'm just going to try it and see if it works. And it does now. So, you know, the power outage taketh away, the power outage giveth. One other thing before we start is I'd like to avoid situations like this going forward where it's the day before and I'm trying to like scramble to get a video out, because I just want to sit and enjoy this game. So I would, for the next game, I'd like to get a little bit ahead and record quite a few episodes in advance. So I think between this and the next one, I wanna do another game, like from a different series. And so I'm gonna take suggestions. If there's a game that you think would be fun to play outside the Ace Attorney series, let me know. And then I'm gonna start kind of recording that one in advance. And then in the meantime, while that's airing, then recording the next Ace Attorney game. So I kind of want to know what you guys thought. Give me some game suggestions, some things you'd like to see me play. You know, I'll probably lean towards things I already own or are easily obtainable, but, you know, just whatever. Throw whatever out there. I'm open to suggestion. All right. So we're cross-examining Alita Tiala, and she is lying. What is it, Apollo? I felt my bracelet vibrate just now. Your bracelet? Just like yesterday, like you said. When a witness is unsure of something, their nervous habit gives them away. But I can't see anything, Apollo. Huh? Then what's my bracelet reacting to? Wait, maybe. Yes, that has to be it. What has to be it? Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine. Huh? I can't see it, but you can sense it. I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything. Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony, but we don't know what her nervous habit is. And what do we do? You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes and your senses. And it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring down that testimony. The thing I like about these games is that, like, yes, they are grounded in reality, and sometimes I see these things like, oh, I can sense things other people can't, but, like, they've always dealt with a flair of the supernatural, so I really don't mind it. As much as everything else is grounded in reality, I really don't mind this. I think it's kind of neat. Now, why would I go back to the clinic for 2.5-year chart? Is that her nervous habit? Okay, so there she's got her... I was looking at this before the bracelet thing came up. I'm wondering now if I'll see something in some of these other... Okay, so there she's got her fingers crossed again. She blinked. Oh, she's continuing to blink. My first time, so I feel like that's a lie. Now we know that's a lie. We don't have any proof, but like that doesn't hold up. The doctor's always a timid man, too timid. Oh wait, did she do something? Did her eyes do something? Hold on. So she like looks... Am I reading too far into this? Am I going about this the wrong way? No, she does the same thing there, where her eyes are like looking straight ahead and then they turn. There's something about this one, but I can't put my finger on it. Like, if I compare it... See, there she's like kind of... She's got like a grin on her face. Is it the same? I don't know, does it hurt me if I'm wrong? Why would I go to the... Oh, wait. I wanted to, like... That was kind of the part that I was focused on. Here again, I forgot, I need to, like, move around. Her hands were the other thing. Maybe I need to pick a thing. Yeah, here, let's hear that again. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, I barely saw this. Oh, can I go back? I wish I could go back. Her ring moved? Okay. Yeah, see, it's going back and forth. Okay. I mean, that's got to be it. The other thing is I wanted to look at like her facial expression, but that's got to be it, right? Like nothing else on her really moves. Like here again. Her eyes were the other thing, but I don't think they moved. Yeah, no, her eyes don't move. It's her hand. Gotcha. I think that's it. Why go to the clinic for a half-year-old chart now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about. I was quite clear, Miss Tiala, you have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring. What? She was unsure, I saw it. Now, that's the key word. The chart wasn't part of your past. It was a clear and present threat. Did Waki not know? That's ridiculous. Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it. Indeed. Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now, like them all going to get health checkups. I've got her on the ropes now, I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow with evidence. Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this. Is it the one that has her name on it, right? Is this it? Yeah, okay. I'd like to present this. Oh. Because of what? What? Was that... Did I do the wrong one? Oh, I did do the wrong one. Oops, okay. I'm trying to say what? Look, we already know her name's on this chart. Alright, sorry. Jeez. The checkup report. There we go. A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Katakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this? Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything? Oh, I would think you were positively beside yourself because you were afraid. You knew what Waki's chest x-ray would reveal. A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free when the chart came back to haunt you. Eek. Oh. Okay. Got her. That's all, Your Honor.
What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying?
I sensed it. There's a great aura emanating from her forehead. Very cool. I like him. So the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed. A bit too deep. If the Kataki's got a hold of this chart with her name on it, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala? You guessed it. Got it.
Order! Order!
I did it. I broke her testimony. Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Daddy was right about you. Oh, wait. Oh, God.
Miss Tiala?
It's true that the chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Walkie and went home. It appears this cross-examination is far from over. What? She hid the truth from us, this is clear, yet it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
Very well, the witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination.
Ugh, I'm so close. You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo. Yes. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. There's no way she went to that clinic just to warn him. Do you know why she went, Apollo? Trying to figure out what really happened at the clinic and fast. Did go to the clinic that day, my first time in a year and a half. In half a year since I quit in January. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. Dr. Rose was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistakes. Why we go to the clinic now I have for a half-year-old chart, but we know that nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. What do we have? Present. Mirror, bowl, panties, cell phone, fingerprints, autopsy report, which, what did that say again? Victim's name, Pal Maractus, 46, male, estimated death, okay, caused damage to brain resulting from bullet wound. Okay. Or wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. Found in a trash can. The pistol. Weapon left at the crime scene. 2 rounds were fired. Fingerprints were... Oh! Oh, wait. That's right, we know where it was fired the other time. Oh, hold on. What statement does that contradict the... I'm assuming it's the new one. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Nope. I also like, I feel like there's more than one way to get to the answer. Like, I probably would have looked at this bullet and been like, oh yeah, that was fired into the safe. But I was able to look at the gun and the gun gave me a hint as to like where to start. I think it's well done. You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this. Oh, what's that? Looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually. Rude. This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Ah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe. Inside the safe? I guess the police didn't check that far. They couldn't. But there's a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day? Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? Oops. The pistol was taken from the Kataki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves that a firearm was discharged in the office on the day of the murder. This is not bad, Air Forehead.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
I like that they can do that. Technology in the future is great. Like, how long would that normally take? I'm completely ignorant on the subject. 30 minutes later, report arrives. I'd like to know what we were doing during that 30 minutes. Did we take a... It doesn't sound like we took a recess.
The rifling marks on both bullets are identical. Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position?
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day, and at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe?
No, they wouldn't have to. Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Oh, alright, I see what he's getting at. Our witness, Alita Tiala.
Order, order, order! Mr. Justice, where are you going with this?
We went there.
Are you accusing the witness?
Yes. Alita Tiala knew about Wakitaki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him and then the bullet finally reached its destination?
Ooh, what?
That reminds me. Apparently the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious, was she planning to marry him just to get her hands on the fortune?
Wait, what? Who did that? You keep talking trash about my Alita. Then I'll sue you, lawyer man. I'm representing you. Huh? Me? Yeah, you said you'd abuse my Alita. I think you mean accuse. Same difference. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot the doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in the park. Bucky. Just cool down a second, please. You keep your hands off my Alita or I'll... Uh-oh.
Miss Tiala.
Wait, why is she having a breakdown? I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've laughed so hard. Something funny? Waki, wake up and smell reality. Wait, why is she confessing to all this? Alita baby. The signature on the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. Alita. Now they're gonna make me feel bad for him, aren't they? Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean, anyway. So, the family fortune is what you're really after? That's right, I wanted the money. No way, that's whack. I ain't trying to hear that. Better than the wedding earlier, oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question? Who, me? I believe you said you were going to abuse me. Wait, what? No, accuse? Very, very different. Guys, it's just... Of what crime, might I ask? Huh? Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic. What? I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat. Wait, but... What are you talking about? Trucy? You had the most to lose if that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol now, did I? Well, you could have taken Walkie's. You think he'd let me... You think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is, it was me. I shot him. That's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude on this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point. What? What point? Certainly the Fraulein wanted that chart. You assumed she threatened the doctor into opening the safe, but then... Wouldn't she have taken the chart? Oh. You see. Yeah, there are still parts of events we need to clear up. The chart would have been left in that safe. Ack. He's right.
Miss Diala,
Yes.
it is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé.
Oh, I'm flattered. That's amazing. That is an amazing response to that.
Perhaps it's time you told the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget, we've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime. God. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not.
Wait. You went back later?
That makes no sense. That chart was dangerous, you understand? I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. Noisy feet with the cops all over the place.
Ah, that was you?
Ah, Apollo, that sound. It came from behind this door.
That's right. Someone's in there. We came in, everything was knocked over.
Did she knock the plant over trying to get... Or was that knocked over already? I'm also wondering if she was looking for the combination to the safe. So you were the burglar. It was you two. If only I had one more minute, I could have opened the safe and gotten the chart.
Ooh, what? That's trespassing and brazen at that.
Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They're gangsters, you know.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? That has never worked out for anyone in these games. Alright, we're just gonna have to press everything. Why that day? Brat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill. I would bring the police, and that chart would become evidence, and it'd be hung out to dry. But the police didn't check the safe, did they? Well, they thought the crime scene was the park. They'll make sure the responsible parties feel the heat. Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah? Kind of thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually. Yeah, because that really helps. Later. When I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after, the 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way. Ah, Scooby-Doo reference, I'm assuming.
But why did Dr. Maractus keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's true, we don't. But you could have stolen it. Could have? Is this some new definition of proof?
Well, ask Walkie, he'll tell us.
Might I remind you this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself.
He's right, isn't he?
That brat was spotted in the park. Press. Yeah, but, I got nothing. But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further?
I think this is...
The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes? So it seems. Let's review the facts again, shall we? You know, let's review. If they're going to do a summary, let's do that in the next episode. So, I mean, we know she did it. We just have to prove how. There's so many, like, loose ends, like, Phoenix getting hit. I have my suspicions that it has something to do with him, like, trying to get away really quickly. But I don't know. That's still left unresolved. And I think that's going to end up being important because I'm sure it's all going to tie together. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the next one. As always. Oh, before I forget. So yeah, let me know in the comments. What would you like to see? Looking for a good, maybe 10 to 20 hour game. So it's not too long in between this and the next Ace Attorney game. Because I'm going to want to start that right away. But yeah, so just any suggestions, I'm certainly open to ideas at this point. So that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.